Hello everybody. I understand it's Hall of Fame time. I'm not actually sure whether I qualify to vote or not, but I'm going to put a video in anyway. So here goes. So I'm not going to be nominating 10 channels, but let's go through the ones which I am going to nominate. The first one is Andrew at Nuff Said Cards, and he's represented here by this T201. Okay, and number 2 is Dave Blue Jacket 66. Regrettably, I don't have any regional food issues. I'm not that deep into that kind of thing, but what I've selected to represent Dave is this Eddie Matthews Redman. So there we go, Dave Blue Jacket 66, great channel. Next on the list we've got my man, the man, Mangini, John, and to represent John is this T205. The reason why this T205 is representing John is that this card is the very first tobacco card that I bought at a national, having travelled all the way from the UK to St. Louis in 1995. This was the very first card, or tobacco card, I bought at that show, and it was $9. So that represents John, because John stated he's 25 years after my first national, he's going to his first national. That's why that card represents you, John. So next on that we've got Lefty NDV10, and that represents this T206, represents Lefty NDV10 and his channel. After that we've got Sandy Frank, who is my go-to modern case break, box break guy, and he's based somewhere down in Texas, I believe, and that card represents Sandy. The next card that, the next channel I want to recommend is Stealing Second. Stealing Second, I think he's just acquired his first T206. Well, this is a T207, something else for him to get his hands on. And this is Wiltsey, New York, with the Napoleon back. So there you go, that's Sean. And then finally we've got Bowman 1951, and what else could you represent Bowman 1951 with except a Bowman 1951. So that wraps up my selections for the Hall of Fame. There are lots of other great channels out there, and people that I watch quite extensively. You know, the older ones, Baseball Collector, Silver Jackie 5, Filmington, and up north seems to be in the circles which I move around in, and the channels which I watch, that when I've seen other nominations, at least 70% of my nominations are represented in other channels which I watch. So we're all very much of a muchness in that regard. But there it is. I hope my vote counts. If it doesn't, well, at least you've seen some cards. Cheers, guys.